So, good afternoon to one and all.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, we have finished the first unit already. So, before going to start the second unit, we'll discuss some MCQs already with answer. It is there. Then also, I will by hiding the answer. We'll discuss for another 10-15 minutes and then we'll go for the second chapter.
सर फर्स्ट चैप्टर के नोट्स चाहिए थे हमें
30 and 56. That one. Okay, today I will upload it. You can take that one. Today I will upload and I will provide the link. Okay.
ओके सर
Okay, the chapter 1, the question and answer both we are going to discuss here. If see here, it is open for all the people, so you can give the answer if you understood or whatever it may be. You can suppose around 10 to 11 questions we can discuss here now. So power quality generally used to express what? That is there are 4 options are there. That is quality of service, computer equipment, quality of voltage, lighting equipment. So power quality, think about that, especially the power quality subject. We have already discussed about the syllabus and all the things. So in that one, on which topic we have concentrated more, based on that you have to tell that. Can anyone tell the answer? Power quality generally used to express, yes,
quality of voltage.
Quality of voltage. I think in this one we have discussed in the last week only. We have discussed that one. Okay, so that is the correct answer. Quality of voltage only. Okay, next question. Dear, what is the system ability to transmit and deliver electrical energy? To transmit and deliver the electrical energy, what is the system ability? Ability means what it is. Okay, system ability kya hai? So the first option is equipment quality. So the system ability is equipment quality should be good, the computer quality should be good, power system quality should be good, over voltage quality should be good or not. These all the things by considering here only. How many options are there? One more person, 13 and 58. 13, 15. 2 people are joining, just a minute. Okay. Oh, answer already displayed I that one. So that answer is D, that is over voltage quality here. If suddenly the over voltage will be more than the normal 230 volt is required, suppose it is 250 volts. So, but the system should have the ability to transmit the power and deliver the electrical energy for 250 also. For that reason, we have to use some security devices we have to use. That is the system ability we are going to call that one. We are going to call that one. Number 54. Next one. What problem occurs when the alternating voltage power sources 60 Hz in sine wave is distorted? If 60 Hz instead of 50 Hz, if it is 60 Hz is there in the waveform, voltage waveform, then what it means that one? What are the problem that we are going to get that one? That is equipment quality, power system quality, and over voltage quality. Which problem it is going to occur here?
ऑप्शन बी
वोल्टेज है ना, अल्टरनेटिंग एसी वोल्टेज का फ्रीक्वेंसी 50 हर्ट्ज से क्या हो जाते हैं? इफ इट इज सप्लाइड 60 हर्ट्ज, देन व्हाट प्रॉब्लम इट इज गोइंग टू ऑकर ओवर देयर? It is equipment quality or power quality or power system quality or over voltage quality over there.
Power quality.
Have you heard the distortion, frequency distortion? We have discussed in the first unit last, we have discussed about that one in the last. So correct answer, that is correct. Power quality somebody has told. I think rule number 1, na, Shraddha?
Yes, sir.
You only told that one. So that is the correct answer only. Power quality, we are going to, that is the problem, it will comes over there. Okay, next question. That is fourth one. Incorrect tap setting on transformer is caused by. Suppose we are using one transformer. Okay, the tap setting is there. That is incorrect over there. We are going to collecting while tap collecting is incorrect. On that condition, what will happen? That is, it may be overload ho jate kya? It will short circuit, or it will be under voltage, or it is over voltage. So tap settings, I have not done the tap setting here. Here for these many numbers, here one tap is there, this many is there. So I have to set the tap here now, but I have not set that one. And that condition, what will happen here now? Transformer tap setting. I have not set it here now. Incorrect setting is there. And that condition, what it is going to consider? It is going to consider whole winding. Yes? Yes or no? So whole winding means if what it will causes that one? It will be overload, short circuit, under voltage or over voltage. ट्रांसफार्मर कैरेक्टर तो ऑलरेडी मालूम है आपको. श्रद्धा सर, हम तो आईआईटी में गए सर, आप ये फायदा क्या है ऐसा बोल रहे हो? So that is over voltage is the correct answer, because complete taps all the turns it is going to consider. If the turns it is considering means whole voltage, it is going to correct. So that answer is over voltage, that is. Okay. So next one, overload circuits can result in, if overload ho gaye, circuit overload ho gaye, suppose any system is there, if it is overloaded, then that circuit will become overload. Overload circuits can result in overload or short circuit, under voltage or over voltage. Question आप समझ में आएगा? Overload circuits can result in overload, short circuit, under voltage, over voltage. अभी बोल सकते देखो. Previously tap is changed, then over voltage we have considered. Okay. See, if any circuit, if it is overloading, we have applied the load, more loads we are adding over there. Okay, we have already discussed about that one. Suddenly we have added the loads. In that condition, what will happen? Mute किया क्या मैंने? नहीं है ना? Starting 2-3 क्वेश्चन इंट्रैक्शन किए, इसके बाद गायब हो गए सब लोग. Yes, anyone reply please? If circuit is overloaded means what will happen? It is, this one is not correct. Okay, I will confuse हो गए थे, इधर छोड़ दो. Out of these three only, short circuit, under voltage, lower voltage, sorry, over voltage here. Out of 4 options, which one is correct?
Short circuit.
Short circuit. If load जास्त हो गए तो short circuit हो जाएगी. See, here one person is there. You can consider X here now. So here one building is there. I will consider that one first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. 50 kg he can take up to the third floor. Up to the third floor he can take 50 kg with energy. Okay. Suddenly instead of 50 kg, I will add him to 150 kg. Is this person he can take to up to third floor? Shivani. So previously the energy and the whatever the load was there, that was sufficient. If the load is increased, it means what will happen? That energy of that person will be decreases or not. So like that, suddenly we are applying a load or overload we have added means that one, it will become under voltage. We are going to call that one. That is called under voltage. If the overload occurs over there, if the overload we are going to add into the circuit, because of this overload only, the voltage will come under voltage. If we have to maintain 1 per unit voltage, we have to maintain 1 per unit, we have to maintain. Suddenly what will happen? The voltage drop will be occurs. We have already studied about this one, under voltage, over voltage. Yes or no? The causes for the over voltage is, the under voltage is that one, overload only we have discussed it already. Okay, so that is the answer for overload circuits can result in under voltage. We can say that one. Next one. See, this subject is combination of all power system protection. Also, it will comes over there. That is under voltage. Next one, the transmission faults cause voltage sag over there. So the transmission faults are there. That is, it causes the voltage sag that lost about 40 seconds, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and 60 seconds. Which one is correct? Transmission lines. We are discussing about transmission faults. We are discussing about transmission fault. This much we have not discussed actually. So it is difficult for you people also. So actually during the transmission faults, it will, the voltage sag will be occurs fraction of second only we are going to call. That fraction of second is nothing but almost we are going to call, that is 10 seconds we are going to call that. If it is waiting for 1 minute, then it is temporary. But for the instantaneous or momentary, we are going to call particular for that moment only, the faults during that moment only. So the voltage sag will occur. So for that moment, we are going to call as, that is 10 seconds. We are going to call that. So next one, the 7th question. What is the system ability to transmit and deliver electrical energy? System ability, it comes means that is already first question, and this one it is related to both. What is the system ability to transmit and deliver electrical energy? First student का आंसर क्या था?
Power quality.
Power quality only. Power quality. First question नहीं, शायद second question था. First question was different, madam. Power quality था क्या? Second one, second question का आंसर था. Second question and this one both are same only. What is the system ability? आंसर भी दिखाया था मैंने, कौन कौन नहीं दिखा क्या मालूम. System should be able to transmit and deliver electrical energy, that is over voltage quality also here. Now, so We have to consider that is over voltage quality. We are going to call that. Only over उधर over voltage बोल के था, अभी इधर over voltage quality we are going to call that. Next one, 8th question. What is the application of CBMA curve? हाँ, ये important है. CBMA curve. CBEMA curve का application क्या है? What is the application of CBMA? Can anyone tell me the long form of this one, CBMA? Try कर सकते हैं. Computer. First one is computer. Yes. Hello. Okay. So come. Sorry for the interruption. Anyone, can you tell the form of CBMA?
Computer business equipment manufacturer association.
Yes. Manufacturing or manufacturers association here now. Computer business equipment manufacturer association, which is part of the ITI. First they have involved one curve they have developed. Okay, that one, it is the application of this computer equipment. It is application of computer equipments here now. So ITI curve is not a computer equipment, but this answer is for the CBMA curve. It is the application of that computer equipment. What about that one? Next, what is the application of ITI curve? Later, the ITI curve is replaced the CBMA curve, or CBMA curve is replaced by ITI curve. So that one is the application of what? Here only here. It is a sensitive equipment. ये नहीं हो सकते. और कंप्यूटर का ऑलरेडी CBMA is application of computer curve. So that is नहीं हो सकते. Lightning का तो इधर बातें नहीं होते. Only the electronics equipment here now, which is nothing but non-linear equipments or electronic equipments we are going to call. This is the ITI's curve is the application of electronic curve. Okay, ITI application is electronic curve. CBMA curve is computer equipment. So these two we are discussed. One more last question we will discuss and we will stop over there. Power quality indices means assessing the sensitivity, assessing the computer, assessing the quality, assessing the equipment here. Indices I am telling. I am not asking about the issue and all the things. Power quality indices. So this one actually with respect to harmonics we are going to voltage harmonic distortion के हिसाब से with respect to we are going to do that one. Power quality indices. With
Assessing the quality.
Assessing the quality. Harmonic distortion will be not for whole quality. Where we are going to get the harmonics exactly. It is going to consider that one. No. Next, any other persons? Any other persons? So how the voltage harmonics they are going to produce, but because of one equipment somewhere it is going to call that one. So by accessing the equipment, we can power indices, that is power quality indices, we can means power quality indices means by accessing the equipments we can tell that one. So next question, it is similar to this one only. Power quality indices with respect to voltage distortion, assessing the distortion, quality of service, हार्मोनिक वोल्टेज डिस्टॉर्शन. प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन का आंसर बोलने के टाइम मैंने इसका आंसर भी बोल दिया, दिस क्वेश्चन का आंसर भी बोल दिया था मैंने. With respect to what? Yes.
Option D.
Option D. Very good. So that is option D is the correct answer. That is harmonic voltage distortion. Here now power quality indices with respect to harmonic voltage distortion, we are going to measure that one. Next, the sources of sag interruptions. When the sag voltage sag होने के लिए, that sag interruptions occur करने के लिए, what is the reason that one? It may be fault, or it may be voltage, over voltage, or it may be faulty, or it may be equipment here. What is that one? बोलो मैं. Okay. Which one? So voltage sources of sag interruptions here now. For the voltage sag, we have done the practical also. I have shown in the practical that voltage sag will occur when. Because of what I have shown the practical in the practical? I have created at the middle of the line. Yes? आवाज आ रहा है क्या? Mude is there? So whenever the fault will occurs, and that condition only, the fault is the sources of sag only. The sources of sag is fault is the sources of the sag. Okay. So the 13th one, 50 up to 15 questions we will discuss, and later we'll move to that one. So many questions are there. So what are the causes due to short circuit in the sag interruptions here? For the short circuit, because of voltage sag interruption hote, and what are the causes due to short circuit in the sag interruptions here? Due to short circuit, what will happen in the system? What will happen in the problem here now? That answer display ho gaye na? Fault on the feeders, fault on the feeder from substation, transmission system, all the three. कौन देखा है वो मालूम नहीं मेरे को, but you can tell the answer. शॉर्ट सर्किट हो गए तो क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम हो जाते हैं? फर्स्ट इट मे बी फॉल्ट ऑन द फीडर, or fault on the feeder from the substation or transmission system, or all the three. Anyone? सर डिस्कशन ही मत करो, ऐसा मत बोलो. फिर ये एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन शेयर ही नहीं करता हूँ मैं, डायरेक्ट टेस्ट लेता हूँ तुम्हारे. Try to give the answer. After conducting the chapter test only, I am going to provide this MCQ booklet to you. Yes? Is it audible or not? File is there, Salgare?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, नाम लेने के बाद यस बोलने का है क्या? हरबज तांबोळी, तांबोळी हरबज.
Yes, sir.
उनको हिंदी में बोला मैंने, इंग्लिश में बोला, फिर भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है आपको. नाम कैसे रहने का बोला था मैंने? नीचे थोड़ा देखो, रोल नंबर 29, 13, 38 का कैसे है नाम, रोल नंबर 1 का है उनका. So that is change करो. Fault on the feeder, it will occurs in the substation, it will be occurs in the transmission system also. So the answer is all the three here now. All the three, the answer will come. अरे बाप रे, एक मिनट, ऑलरेडी 14th का आंसर डिस्प्ले हो गए, रहने दो. Last question, we will take that one. Swell is an increase in terms in the RMS voltage or current between 1.1 and 1.8 per unit, between 1.2 and 2.8 per unit, between 3.1 and 1.3 per unit, between 2.1 and 5.8 per unit here. This one at least you give the answer. This is the last question.
1.1 and 1.8 per unit.
1.1, 1.8
8 per unit.
where it is, just a minute. Okay, this one. Swell is an increase in the RMS voltage and current between, that is correct answer. That is 1.1 to 1.8, that is 1.1 to 1.8 per unit, that is swell, we are going to call that one. Okay, 1.8. One more question I will ask that one. Instead of this one, instead of this swell, I will increase this one, sag. I will change this one as sag is an increase or decrease. Sag is an decrease in RMS voltage or current between I will give that one. First option is I will give same this one here now. The second option B, that one I will give, that is 0.3 and 1.1 per unit, and third option is 0.1 and 0.9, and fourth option is 0.1 and 1.1 per unit.
C
So,
option. Option C.
Option C. Very good. At least you remember the range of this voltage here now. Okay, 0.1 to 0.9, that is called voltage sag. 1.1 to 1.8 per unit, that is called swell. We have, all of you have remembered, I think. Okay, so many questions are there here. You can check that one. The duration of voltage sag is less than
1 minute.
एक मिनट आए. Okay, this one you check it. The duration of voltage sag is less than 20 minutes. Less than 20 minutes. Sorry, less than 20 minutes, 1 minute, 20 seconds, or 60 minutes here. Which one is
1
the
minute.
less than 20 seconds or less than 1 minute or less than 20 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute is the correct answer. Very good. Okay, just a minute. 1%. So these are the MCQs we have discussed. We will stop here only about the discussion. So we'll go further. Just we'll start the second unit. We'll discuss about the syllabus and some introduction part we'll discuss. We'll do that one and be ready that one. So see, these are the so many MCQs are there here now. It is not really, actually they have mentioned here chapter 2, but this whole syllabus they have compressed into 3 units. Previously the power quality was 6 units, but now they have 3 units को वो merge किए और 3 units facts का 6 units का 3 units को merge किए. ऐसा 2 subject they have made in 1 subject, power quality and facts here now. So here, see here, they have mentioned that is chapter 2. That is chapter 2 is actually harmonics is there. Here a voltage sag in a short duration is how much it is? 0 to 0.5 to 30 cycles, 5 to 30 cycles, 0.1 to 50 cycles, 5 to 60 cycles. Which one is the correct answer? This is also we have discussed already. Short, medium, long durations. That is nothing but instantaneous, momentary and temporary. Unmute kiya kya nahi? Yes, anyone, can you tell the answer of this one? A voltage sag in a short duration. Short duration, we have discussed that it is 3 parts are there. That as per the duration, we have split it into 3 parts. That is called instantaneous, momentary, that is called medium, we are going to call momentary. Okay, and third one is temporary.
0.5 to 30.
This is short, this is medium, this is long. Yes, answer is
Option A.
A option.
option A, that is correct here now. 0.5 to 30 cycles. The short, that is called instantaneous, we are going to call here now. From 30 cycles to the 3 seconds, that is called momentary. From 3 seconds to the 1 minute, that is called temporary. Okay. So many MCQs are there. To practice it, you can search in the Google. So this one I have uploaded means all units it is going to cover here now. All 3 units questions are there. Just we have mentioned unit wise, they have chapter 1, chapter 2 mentioned here. So that is not necessary. I will remove that chapters and I will add here. The whole syllabus of power quality MCQs are there. This much syllabus was there in the previous, but now here the main source of harmonics device is facts, true or false. That is false, because facts it is going to increase the power transfer capability. Okay, so total how many questions are there? 113 questions are there related to the power quality. So it will cover all the chapters here now. All 3 chapters it is going to cover. Facts I will give later here. Okay. So what we have to discuss, that is start the second unit. So the section 1, unit 2, that is called harmonics, we are going to study here now. So already you know the definition of harmonics, that is the signal whatever the we are going to multiply with what is that, which value that is? Harmonics. See, the first unit we have discussed the definitions, means at least you have to remember the definitions. I'm not asking exactly as it is. At least you have to know that work. I have started that just one important word is there. That word you have to remember, that one word.
Integer multiple of fundamental frequency.
That is the main we have to, which is the multiple of integer value. So that one you have to remember, that one integral value. Okay, so that word is very important. That is the waveform which is multiply, that is the integral value here, no, or multiple of the integral value or whole number, we can call that one. So many are there, you have to remember that integral value only here. So that one, actually here we are not, harmonics means we are not going to decide only harmonics only. These harmonics will be related to the accessing the equipments we have discussed in the MCQ here. So from which device we are getting the harmonics, what type of harmonics it is, those all the things we are going to discuss in the second unit here. We are going to discuss in the second unit, where in which industrial load it will came or commercial loads it is going to come, like that we are going to discuss here. Okay, I will turn on the camera now. So the second unit, that is called harmonics. So the main objective of this chapter is to introduce to you peoples about the harmonics and transients here. So some transients are also it is going to produce here now. So switching transients, oscillatory transients. Okay, we have already discussed about that one. So transients we are going to discuss, and harmonics we should have to know about that one here. Just introduction, harmonics means what, how the harmonics will be producers in the, where it is going to product, how we have to locate that one. So that one we are going to give the introduction part, that is to introduce you people. So we are going to study this subject here. Next, to understand the IEEE and IEC standards here. So this same thing we have discussed in the first unit also here, IEEE and IEC standard. So in that one, the name they have mentioned only international standards, but standards are same for the power quality. That one same thing we have discussed already. That is to understand that one. So these two objectives are there, means after completing this subject here, now after completing the study of this chapter, you should, there should be some outcomes should have to come over there. So some outcomes will come. Those outcomes are that is after completing the syllabus, after completing this unit, this students, you people will be able to understand harmonics, and you have to mitigate the method here. Suppose the harmonics are there, you know that one harmonics are producing that one. How to mitigate that one? How we can reduce the harmonics? That one we are going to, will be able to understand that one. See, anything if the problem is there, you know that one. I am not going to attend the classes means, you know the action what will happen. Then also, and you should know that how to manage, how we have to manage the attendance also. So some people, they are telling that one, I am attending the campus placement, still I am not getting placed over there. So that is a problem, but you should know that one, how to overcome that problem, how to mitigate those harmonics here. That one you should have to, you peoples will be able to understand in this chapter here. And you will be able to calculate the harmonics. So you are going to calculate how much, which harmonic it is, and all the things you are going to do that. So these two objectives are there, and two outcomes we have are there here now. Next one is this unit content here. The syllabus of the second chapter. This is the complete syllabus is there. See here, what is the source for the harmonics? Where it is going to produce from, how it is going to generate the harmonics are generating here. So harmonic sources from commercial and industrial load we are going to discuss here in this chapter. Just a moment. Okay. So how the harmonics is producing, the source for that harmonics we have to identify. What are the sources for the harmonics? From the commercial and industrial load they are telling here no. The commercial buildings, what is there, especially the electronics components, we are going to tell that one. And for the commercial purpose, we are going to use the single phase loads we are going to use. And in that one, we are going to use the battery storage, inverter circuits we are going to use. Yes. The commercial buildings, we are going to use the industrials, batteries, even computers are there for the corporate companies and all the things we are going to use the computer. All of you know that one. Have you opened the CPU of that computer? See, you are giving the AC supply to that computer CPU. How it is going to convert into DC then? There is one device is there that is called SMPS device is there. All of you know that device name at least. कोई सुना है क्या नाम?
Yes, sir.
So because of that devices, also some harmonics, transients will produce over there. That is commercial loads are nothing but that is the companies where we are going to use the batteries, supply, UPS supply, computers and all the things here. Okay. So because of those loads and all the things, that is non-linear devices, these all the things over there. So because of that, the harmonics may produce over there. Those are the sources we have to identify that one. So in detail, we are going to study in that one here. In the industrial, we are going to use some motors we are going to use. So for the motor, we have to consider that one as a speed control methods we are going to use over there. So capacitor start motors and all the things. That is it. Devices, the electronics devices we are going to use over there. Yes. So the industrial speed control drives are there. Some manufacturing companies are there. The sensors we are going to use. Again, so much conversion is there. So supply conversion will be there over there. So those harmonic sources we have to identify from the commercial and industrial loads over there. Next, we have to locate the harmonic sources here. So much, suppose 1,122 acres land, they have made one commercial complex and all the things over there. So industrial factory, manufacturing factory and all the things. We have to locate that one where the exact source for this harmonics over there. Okay, so we have to identify that and locating the harmonic sources, we have to locate that. Next, power system response characteristics for particular harmonic here. If any source is producing the harmonics, so how the power system it is going to respond? What is its characteristics? Power system response characteristics we are going to consider here. So we have already discussed about the transients and harmonics over there. So by studying this commercial and industrial loads, harmonics, how the sources and all the things, you can compare. We are going to compare that one. What is the difference between harmonics and transients? We should have to analyze that one. Harmonics means what? Transients means what? There is so much difference is there. Harmonics and transients. And in these two, which one is harmful? And what is the effect of those harmonics we are going to study here? The effect of harmonics. Then we should have to know the effect of harmonic. Once we understood the effect of harmonics, then the next step is how we have to distortion of that harmonics, how we have to remove that one. So voltage harmonics, current harmonics, and how we have to distort that one. We have to identify that. Next, what are the indices for this interharmonics over there? So indices for the interharmonics over there. कितना बार आते हैं आप लोग? So harmonic indices we are going to discuss here now. Some questions we have discussed in the MCQ. Those are related to here now. Indices it is related here. Okay. Next, harmonic distortion evaluation. How we have to evaluate that harmonics and what are the how we have to distort that one. How much we have reduced that those harmonics we are going to discuss in harmonic evaluation and distortion over there. Next, devices for controlling the harmonics. To control the harmonics, what devices we have to use here? So for devices for controlling harmonic distortion, what devices we have to use over there? So you may heard about the filters over there. Yes, in the power system or power electronics or somewhere you may heard the name of filters. Okay, so we have two filters are there, active filters and passive filters. So those filters we are going to discuss here now to distort the harmonics here. We are going to discuss here passive and active filters here. Next one is IEEE and IEC standards. Already we have discussed these IEEE standards and IEC standards. There are 6 parts are there in the IEC standards. All those we have discussed. So just for your understanding, once again we can repeat or we'll see that one as per the our comfortableness. We are going to discuss about that one. In the first unit only they have mentioned what only international standards they have mentioned. So according to that, I have considered that international standards means that is IEEE and IEC here now. So we have discussed this one. So once again we'll try that. So this is the syllabus we are going to discuss here now, which is completely related to the harmonic only here now. So what are the sources for the harmonics, how we are going to mitigate that one, and all the things are there here. So in this unit we are going to discuss about harmonics only. Once it is understood that how what sources, location, and how to distort, mitigate, what are the devices, then we'll go for the third unit, that is called how to monitor these all the things for this. That is called monitoring over there. So this is the syllabus of the second unit. So we'll stop here only, and these are the commercial loads. I have made the PPT for that one. So what are the harmonic sources from the commercial load? Can discuss commercial loads are there, and places, and what are the commercial loads, then we can discuss. This is for the general explanation for both commercial loads and industrial loads here. Okay, general explanation is there. Next we will go for the commercial, and particularly for the industrial we'll go separately over there. Okay, Kundan Singh is joining now. Say roll number 34. Sissy madam. So we'll stop here only. Just a minute. Roll number 2, are you there? 10, 14, 16, 19, 23, 24, 26, 24, 25, 26.
Present, sir.
27, 31, 32, 35, 36, 37, 41.
Present, sir. 40.
40 को कौन बोले? हम बे 40 नंबर बोला क्या मैंने? 42, 44, 45, 46, 48, 49, 50, 55, 59, 60, 61, 62, 64, 65, 66. Okay. So don't miss the classes. Once again, I am informing you people that your exam will be offline only, not online. Remember that one, the 8th semester exam. Be careful.
Present.
Huh?
29.
29. Present है ना 29?
12.
45 present, sir.
45. Vedant. Okay.
12.
30 present, sir.
Roll number.
30.
हाँ?
Sir, roll number 8 present.
अरे मैंने कौन सा नंबर कॉल किया उतना ही बोलो ना. 8 मैंने कॉल किए क्या नहीं? Only absent numbers I called.
absent number आपने कॉल किए ना sir?
हाँ, सिर्फ only absent number I have called. If your number I have not called means I have seen by the screen and I have marked that one as present. Roll number 45 only mistake is there. Okay, we'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next.